All I ever want in life is for somebody to be this taken aback by me.
Hello, how are you? You look gorgeous. You look gorgeous.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Taste of Reality. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me, reviewing Married at First Sight Australia Season 9, Episode 2. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let's break it down. All right, so a lot of you guys have been asking me how to watch the show. Honestly, you can watch it for free on 9 now. Only problem is you do have to have a VPN. There are some free VPNs that do include Australia. Some you do have to pay for, like the one in my bio description. In the description of every video, there's always a VPN link there that you can use. But yeah, try Googling if you can't find it. I know there's some other YouTubers who put up the episode. I'm gonna try my best to see how I can hook you guys up. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm so sorry. Getting into the actual episode, Tamara and Brent, along with Celine and Anthony, are experiencing the morning after. And I found it interesting how both their narratives kind of switched. So with Tamara and Brent, they are still arguing over this knife situation. And if I didn't explain the knife situation before, she had an issue with the way that Brent was using his fork, that he was using the inner fork instead of the outside fork. And then when they were cutting the cake, she was upset with him because he handed her the knife upside down, and it was just a whole situation. She wanted him to apologize. He refused to apologize. So the morning after, she's still upset about it.
Like, I tried to ask him to just say sorry yesterday, because even if he didn't mean it, it would make me feel better. But he said,
oh no. No. I am not going to apologize for that.
He's of the belief that once the arguments subside, the sexual tension is going to be out of this world. Brent, I know why he's saying that, because sexual attraction between the two of them is palpable. It is. But if you want to be combative with me on the most stupid things, I cannot find you sexually attractive. I can't, because you're pissing me off more than you're turning me on. So I'm excited to see if his wish comes true. I hope it does, because I want the best for Brent. And if she's not the best for you, you can fly over to Canada. Okay. Then you have Celine and Anthony, where Celine wanted someone who was a old school romantic, but now that she has it, she's very overwhelmed by Anthony's presence.
To be honest, I don't know what to do. You know, I haven't been dating for a long time. I've been single for 3 years.
I'm not used to being fed.
I've said I've always wanted that old school gentleman. That hasn't changed, but now I'm receiving that.
I am starting to feel the intensity for sure.
Now, the feeding me like a toddler, to me, in a new relationship, that's never cute. Don't baby me. I don't like that. I do not like it. So I'm with her on that. But girl, you're gonna have to break them walls down. She even said, it's time to get serious. It's time to break my walls down, allow somebody in. Here's a man with genuine intentions, from what it seems so far, who's really trying to get in. You know, let him in, Celine. Let him in. Moving on to the next two couples to be paired. The first one is Dominica and Jack. I missed their ages. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll include them when they come back on screen. So again, a refresher on Dominica. She was in a relationship for 4 years, married for 2 months, and she actually called off the wedding because she was not happy. Ultimately, although she knows that there is a very negative response from people around her when divorce is talked about in the Italian community, she has looked around and seen too many marriages be miserable. And they're unsuccessful, but they stay together for the sake of not having to deal with the ridicule. So she decided to end it, but she knew something was off 6 months before marriage.
Yes, I should have said something before we had the wedding, but I didn't, because I had a fear that everyone was going to be disappointed in me.
I've heard it all, like I'm a shitty person, I'm never gonna, find someone now that they know that I've done this.
That's where she kind of lost me. Again, trying my hardest not to judge. I'm trying my hardest not to judge. But you cannot tell me that in 4 years of knowing someone, you decided to go into marriage and the red flags, like, you just threw them to the wayside. Especially now that she confessed that she knew 6 months before marriage that it wasn't a good idea, but decided to do it anyways, knowing the feelings that people in her community have about divorce. Oh, girl. I really, really, really hope that she's learned from that situation and is adamant on not repeating those same mistakes. And even though her community dissociated from her post her divorce, her family is still very supportive. Her parents are very supportive. They're happy for her. They just hope he's Italian and he treats her well. And it seems like that's what she's gonna get because Jack is also from an Italian family. His mother raised him on her own for a long time. She was a young mother, and all they want from him is to marry Italian, which is great. They're both considered like the nice person, but he's actually been told that he's the nice person. And my hope is that he doesn't turn into a doormat.
Do you ever feel like you get taken for granted or used in relationships?
Look, I've been there. It's hurtful. It's definitely something that, has been a struggle for me in the past and plays on my mind when I'm in a relationship.
He does give me the vibe that he's very genuine, he's very caring, very open. And I'll talk about the family later on because they are, oh my God, his family and friends, stellar, amazing people. But onto the wedding itself, they were both so nervous. The nervous energy was just radiating through the room.
I was wondering if you'd be nervous because, like, I was just
I don't know, I'm
sitting in the
nervous.
car.
Yeah. So you're sitting in the car, it's just like, it's all kind of
full on.
building up. You're not quite sure what's going to happen. Anyway,
Yes.
now we're here.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're doing it.
Okay.
100% doing it.
The good thing is that they are both very attracted to one another, which is always a good sign. Fast forward to the reception. What's her name? Dominica is very weary about sharing her history with divorce, right? And this is where the family thing comes in. So obviously her friends know, and she's having a moment with his friends while he's out talking to his mom. And she's like, how do you guys think he will feel about me being divorced, especially since the marriage was so short? And the friends, instead of sharing their criticisms of her, they actually pose the question back to her and they say like, well, in experiencing that, how ready are you to get into another marriage with our person?
28 and divorce is not where I saw myself.
Yeah.
And it's hard to even hear myself say that. I want to be in a loving relationship with someone who wants me wholeheartedly for everything that I am.
Yeah. That's Jack.
Yeah.
That's Jack.
That was so beautifully framed. So beautifully framed because one, it shows that they are accepting and they are understanding that everyone has a past and it does not define you. Two, it shows that her partner is also going to be like that. And three, they're not forming a negative impression of him to her. They're saying, listen, we know how our person is, and however you experience him is how you experience him. We're not gonna say he's good. We're not gonna say he's bad. We just hope that y'all get along. Whatever impression you get is the impression that you get. Because if you flip to US, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, he's condescending, he's rude, he's all this kind of stuff. He's a mama's boy. He's like, they really highlight the negative characteristics of the person. Whereas these people were like, we feel like he's an amazing guy. And if you're honest with him, if you're transparent with him, whatever answer you get, do with that as you will. Loved it. She then talks to the mom to really connect with her and also get some advice. Poor mama though, she's just so elated about this partnership. She can't help but rave about her son. And Dominica wasn't able to even ask how the mom felt about the divorce.
No, I just wanted to have a chat with you because going into this, I just want to be open and honest.
Okay, let me tell you, sometimes I think he's an oversharer. Wears his heart on his sleeve to a degree, I'd say.
It's something that's really made me nervous.
Don't be. Not looking for the virgin bride, I'm sure.
Dominica did, however, find the courage to share her to share her past with Jack, and he took it very, very, very well, which doesn't surprise anybody because the family has just, man, if they're even a fraction of who he is, he's amazing. He's amazing. Can we all have a Jack? I would like a Jack as well. Just amazing, amazing, amazing reception from him and his family. The experts were saying that this is their favorite pairing. This is the pairing that they're most hopeful for. And I can see why. They're two very genuine, open, honest people who seem intentional about being in a marriage, seeing it as a union and not just like, oh, let's hop into the experience and see how it goes. Like, no, they're really serious about this. So then we move over to Ella and Mitch. Ella is 27, Mitch is 26. These two are so skeptical. They are like, I don't really be trusting the experts like that. Like, I don't know. We're gonna start with Ella. Ella says she presents as if, her life is going great, especially on social media. But in reality, things aren't always as they seem. She's been single for 9 years. She has constantly been disappointed by men. And she's at the point where she has self-doubt in that her fairy tale might never come true.
What I attract is boys, commitment phobias. I just want to have fun. I'm not looking for anything serious. You can have me on the weekends. A guy said that to me one time.
Girl, same. Oh, girl, same. Oh my goodness, I did not resonate more. I could not resonate more. She's saying everything, all right? So her dream man is a man who has olive skin, light green eyes, brown hair, fit, he's loyal, independent, and courageous. And in what's Mitch? The personification of her entire list. This man, although I was skeptical about him and Al, they're being on they are the ones who are on the younger side. Al is 25, Mitch is 26. Mitch, for some reason, has me very hopeful. And I'm always weary in expressing hope for people because that's when they disappoint me. See, I'm just like Ella. I'm just like her. But he talks about, I'm a homebody. I'm somebody who has done all the dating apps. I've done the going out and I can't find a person who has substantial characteristics, who has, a lifestyle that aligns with mine enough to actually settle down with. And so I'm putting my trust in you, the experts. And I hope that you really, do what you say y'all are good at doing.
You can use social media, you can go out to the bars and clubs and meet women, but the chance of meeting someone that I'm going to actually want to spend time with and grow with and learn with and spend my future with is pretty slim.
So fast forward to the wedding, we have these two pessimists who have, she has a very stringent list of what she expects. He doesn't have as much. I don't even think he expressed anything that he's looking for. What word am I looking for? What he had instead was more character, was more values, and she had that along with physical characteristics, right? But when they meet at the altar, they are so complimentary to each other. It's almost like they were reading each other's lists off to one another.
Gorgeous eyes. Da-ding.
Yeah, smile.
Yeah.
Short.
Okay.
Just great figure.
Groomed. You're wearing something that I know. Cologne. Okay. What are you wearing?
I thought this was very cute. They were giving me butterflies, you guys. The way I was rewinding and replaying, rewind, replay. It was so cute. I was giddy watching them take pictures together, them already kissing like a full-blown couple. It was just, Lord, when? Must I also apply for Married at First Sight? Married at First Sight Canada, I need y'all to launch because I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Fast forward to the reception. They are still very complimentary of each other, but the more they're talking, there wasn't much talking, but the more they do talk, Ella's having concerns that maybe he is just too good to be true.
Like, I've been single for 9 years, and then someone who I just met is telling me everything I want to hear. I can't help but have self-doubt. That's just, it comes with always being disappointed, always being let down. Like, it just comes with it.
He was able to smooth things over with her when she shared, like, well, are you really ready for this? And, you know, he went through his reasons why he's ready, and it put her at ease. Jump cut to the little suite that they're staying at. I don't know what it's called, but that. And she's like, I want to jump his bones. I do. I really do. Girl, go for it. If he is down and you are down, y'all are married. Well, married. Do it. Do it. Because if this isn't the beginning of a whirlwind love story, I don't know what is. But again, that's the hopeless romantic in me. I'm also a pessimist, but I love so much, even when it might be premature. Girl, maybe don't do it. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I have horrible advice. I don't even know why you guys watch this channel. Anyways, I'm very hopeful for these two. These two look so promising because I feel like the intentionality between, and I mean the two couples, the intentionality between the two couples is a breath of fresh air. Sometimes you see people come into the process where it's like, oh, I just wanted to try something new. No, marriage is not something to just try out, even though this is an experiment. Marriage is lifelong. Marriage is a proper commitment, and you're doing a disservice to the person that you get partnered with if you're just going into it like, oh, well, if it doesn't work out, then it's whatever, you know? So I love that both couples seem promising. Oh, somebody's gonna disappoint me. I know it. I know it. Anyways, tomorrow's episode are the last, tomorrow's episode has the last two weddings, and then I think they're skipping to like honeymoonish kind of stuff, and the truth box. The truth box, the infamous truth box. If y'all know about the truth box, it either strengthens relationships or breaks them before they even get started. So I'm excited to see where that goes. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.